Professor Barrister Gabriel Okenwa, Esquire OFR, has said Nigeria should be reinvented and suggested a constitutional amendment to accommodate geopolitical zoning in leadership of the nation. He made this call during his inaugural lecture delivered at Veritas University, Abuja, Nigeria, in collaboration with Apollos University, Florida, USA. Setavis Abobi Peter has more.
I therefore strongly recommend and placing it on the marble that a constitutional amendment be done to enable every geopolitical zone present their best in a rotation manner to lead a united Nigeria for a single term of 6 years, starting with any zone that has not had the opportunity of leading Nigeria since the advent of democracy in 1999. It further means that every geopolitical party, every political party in our country must zone their political candidates to come from that zone that is the constitutional term to produce the president of Nigeria. In this vein, the same 6 top federal positions will be distributed accordingly to the 6 geopolitical zones. The 6 positions for clarity purposes: the president, the vice president, the senate president, the deputy senate president, the speaker House of Representatives, and the deputy speaker House of Representatives. That is my submission in reinventing leadership of our dear country, Nigeria.
Professor Gabriel Okenwa, who is a devout Catholic, kickstarts his inaugural lecture with a Eucharistic celebration officiated by Reverend Father Genesis Ona Ubudu. In his homily, the priest reminded the faithful that they all have unique gifts to offer to Nigeria.
You might think you don't have anything to offer, you have something to offer. That dirt around your environment, you can clean it up. You have something to offer. That little boy, that little girl, that have no one to care for him or her, you have something to offer to that person. Even if it is a smile or words of encouragement, we have something to offer. Our country, Nigeria, is growing worse day after day because all of us, we are looking up to the government alone without knowing that we have something to offer. If our prof have nothing to offer, all of us will not be gathered here today. So we rejoice with him, we celebrate with him. That is why we are gathered here today. So let us be reminded of that fact today, that we need to gather for your sake also because you have a solution to the problem at hand in our country, Nigeria.
The inaugural lecture titled Reinventing Leadership, Strategies for Organizational Reengineering and Entrepreneurial Success draws well-meaning Nigerian scholars and political leaders together in admiration and support for the academic achievement of Professor Gabriel Okenwa. The Vice President to the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Kashim Shettima, ably represented by the Minister of Labor and Employment, Dr. Muhammad Margari, remarks.
Professor, we are proud of you and celebrate your legacy in shaping the minds of individuals and policies of institutions for the greater of all. On this note, on behalf of the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, I extend our heartfelt congratulations to you as you attain this outstanding milestone achievement. Finally, Prof, we eagerly look forward to learning and gaining insights on topical issues as you go ahead to deliver your inaugural lecture in a few moments from now. We sincerely wish you well as you continue to excel in your quest to making visionary contributions towards building a better Nigeria. I thank you most sincerely, and may God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you, and God bless.
The lecture proper delivered by Professor Gabriel suggested that the future of leadership is not just about navigating the present, it is about anticipating the challenges of tomorrow.
We must acknowledge that leadership is not static, it evolves. Our journey towards a more equitable, innovative, and sustainable future requires a collective commitment to continuous learning, adaptation, and reform. As the core of this research, which has explored the intersections of leadership, technology, youth empowerment, gender diversity, and regulatory frameworks, we find a profound realization. The future of leadership is not just about navigating the present. It is about anticipating the challenges of tomorrow and responding with agility, inclusivity, and foresight.
His research offers a comprehensive evaluation of the roles of emerging technologies like AI, blockchain, and data analytics in driving organizational efficiency.
And how innovative practices can drive sustainable development. The insights we have explored today, from the transformative power of emerging technologies and growing importance of inclusive leadership, to the pressing need of strategic alignment in organizations, paint a compelling picture of the road ahead.
It also provides critical insights into the way youth and women are often underrepresented in leadership roles.
They can be empowered to drive societal transformation.
The former governor of Imo State, Ikedi Ohakim, who was present, remarks on reinventing Nigeria.
This is your captain speaking. We apologize for the turbulence and discomforts this flight may have cost you. There was no need trying to beat about the bush. We have to wait for the pilot to land the plane so that all of us will enjoy the fruit of the flight. And you can see that he did justice to leadership reinvention. He did pointedly mention that empirically, Nigeria, to go forward, it must reinvent itself and it must reinvent leadership. You recall that one of the most important writings of the legendary Chinua Achebe, he said, and I quote, that the problem of Nigeria is nothing but leadership. Achebe told us there was nothing wrong with our environment, nothing wrong with our climate, nothing wrong with our people, nothing wrong with our raw materials, nothing wrong with the totality of Nigeria, but there's something wrong with leadership. So Professor Okenwa has emphatically mentioned today and empirically proven that for us to be able to succeed, for us to solve both the political and the economic challenges of Nigeria, we must try as much as possible to reinvent leadership.
Some other attendees spoke to CTV.
One key thing that we must look at is the issue of leadership. Leadership in education is key to our making progress in both the quality and access to education.
Leadership and capacity development. His passion for mentoring young scholars, building institutional resilience, and amplifying African scholarship on the global stage is extraordinary. It is no surprise that this work has earned him national honors, academic recognition, and enduring respect across borders.
As the inaugural lecture was brought to a close, It was evident that the future of leadership and organizational engineering, according to the lecturer, hinges on a deep understanding of how society is evolving, how businesses and governments interact, and how innovative practices can drive sustainable development. In Abuja, Abobi Peter, CTV News.